What is going on, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Millennium Racing League Sunday Xfinity Series here for Daytona. And I feel like will have a much better race than what than what we had yesterday. The Cup Series guys, we actually had a record-breaking number of people joining. That is 24 people, and on one of the narrowest super speedways, it takes a lot in order to go caution free, and we unfortunately did not do that. But now we are looking to rectify that. This is the Sunday Xfinity, looking to make a rebound here, to kind of recap a little bit. We actually have a bit of a two-horse race going into this season. We actually have Xander, RS Meatwagon. He finished sixth last night in the Cup race, and he is currently going to be starting P3. However, he is leading the points by 10 points over UK Wildcats. And in the Winston Cup format, 10 points is two whole positions. So, because of that, the difference between starting on the inside and outside may be key here. And you're going to see a lot of people jockey for that inside line. There is, I guess I should say Xander is going to be taking that inside. I heard that Dees is going to be taking that inside line as well. Dees is our pole sitter. First time pole sitter here for the Sunday Xfinity Series, so welcome to that. He has now locked himself into the Busch Clash, one of the most prestigious awards that you can actually get for next season in the official Season 1. So, because of that, we will see people, like I said, going and jockey for the bottom of the track. To kind of recap, though, we have BS14 cars starting alongside in P2, Xander P3, like I said, and UK Wildcats, who, like I said, is also 10 points behind in points. He is going to be starting P4, but pivotally, that is the outside. Justin Shack at P5, Liam P6, Tom Selling Dreams will not join us tonight. T-Bird then moves up to P7. He will start on the inside. Casey P8, Trump Chain P9, Energy P10, Higgins P11, Napa, Nuka, and then a newcomer to the series. This is going to be Paul Rank. That is going to be a one to watch because I personally know him, but I want to see what he can do in no stages. So because of that, there is going to be a lot of jockeying for position here. So because of that, we have Daytona up on docket right now. We have I guess the pre-race is now done. Let's go and see what these guys are doing. So we're going to be starting up the lobby. I'm going to be talking to the Discord. We're going to be having some people join us in the call right now, and we are going to get going. So, yep, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Well, well, well.
There we go. That's speaking of one of them. That is Cade joining us right now. Brandon should be coming up here in a booth for a hot second. I am still getting invites out. Cade, give us your ones to watch. Who should we be on the lookout for? And just how much of a difficult track is Daytona in order to get the win at? It's easy to do well, but to get the win is a total different story.
Well, if anybody watched the broadcast last night, you could see the teammates got out front at the end and they basically controlled the race. And then it was over from there, for me, per se. But Daytona's a hard track. You got bumps, walls, other cars, a lot of different factors. The big one, everything under the sun you can find. And yeah, then the ones to watch, let's see, it was all in the field. I think I'm going to go with Xander race tonight.
Xander is racing, but however, he is not in the lobby right now, and we are going to be going here at
Yep.
9:08 because all invites are out with a backup invite. So 9:08 is when we're going. So I guess he has 3 minutes in order to come on in here. So potential no Xander tonight.
I think I'm going to go with the 54.
UK? Okay, I see you. I
Yeah.
see you, UK.
And then I think I'm going to go with, let's go with the 1.
The one of Casey, that's XXIN 2242. Let me, by the way, for all those guys that you're pointing out, let me kind of go over their stats real quick. So UK, 4 starts this season. This will be his fifth. He's already in the lobby right now. That is a 54. He's going to be lining up P4 tonight. He has 1 win to his name and currently has not finished off the podium. So that is a very hard stat to break. Hopefully Daytona is not going to be that. And then you said Casey, correct?
Mm-hmm.
This will be his third start tonight with 1 podium to his name, and that was achieved in Bristol in race number 2 of the season. So, with an average finish of 3.5 in his 2 starts so far.
And then the last one, we'll just go with let's go with BS. We'll go with
BS?
BS.
All right,
The
well, BS.
man with the backwards lap qualifying
Yes,
time.
for anyone that followed the Twitter that I posted the full qualifying lineup, only 2 people decided to post a lap, but that is their own choice. BS was actually getting alongside D's here. He qualified P2 and he did his entire lap backwards. So credit where credit's due. And his stats for this season, let me rephrase that, is this will be his fourth start to this season. He has 1 pole to his name and 3 top 5s. However, he is looking for his first podium. All right. Here in 1 more minute, and we are going to be green light. So this is going to be very interesting because if Xander is not going to be joining us, that means he did not post a lap. He may not get points. So we're gonna see about that. All right. So we have, in case you are unaware, this is we're joining by Cade. That is going to be you may recognize him as racing the number 20 in Cup. You may also know him as Commentator Dale. He has been my cohort up here for most of the Xfinity season, joining me in commentary. Also, we have Brandon Wright. That is B Wright Racing here, going to be seeing what he can do in his debut commentary role. So yeah, we're gonna see how things go out. This is 9:08, so we are gonna be going. So I'm gonna back on out of this, and let's get this going.
And you make sure to send us invites. Hey, there we go. Oh, I shouldn't have joined yet. Rip. Oh, I got another one, so we're good. Let me get that back out of here. Could be the pace car. Hey, Pat, you're muted, by the way.
Oh, appreciate it. So I think I already talked about it, but I think we're going to have a race on our hands. I am picking Paul Rank, the newcomer in the 19, to take the victory here. However, we're going to see a difference of strategy here. That is going to be, with such a small field, only 9 drivers turning up their engines. I think Dees as well may have a really good shot at it. Currently, Dees has only missed 1 race, and he has finished on the podium once this season. That came at New Hampshire, where he has since turned up the engines every single week and has yet to finish outside the top 5. So it looks like everyone is already getting into a place. Looks like Dees is choosing the top side, which is a very interesting call. What do you guys think about that, taking the outside here?
Well, he's got probably the fastest car in the field behind him in the 54, so.
Yeah?
Yeah, them Toyotas, like. Them cheating Yodas.
Them cheating Yoders? Alright, so, oh, by the way, yeah, Piper is saying that he does not hear Brandon at all, so, that... So, by the way, Kate, when you were saying, that someone was muted, I thank you for catching me. I was, muted there, so, I would have been talking this entire time. So yeah, it looks like everyone will be going at the line. I see the 78 already starting to spike a little bit. He was really respectful in the Cup race and kind of hung on back towards the rear of the field. So I wonder if we're going to see that here tonight. And there we go. Brandon is now being heard. So I don't know. Like I said, I also think Casey can do a lot here. You can see the 2 newest drivers starting, the last 2 in the field. So that is the 9 and the 19. So we're going to see what they can do. But I don't know. I think with such a small field, this may turn.
It won't be as caution-filled as the Cup race was.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So we're going to see 50 laps of hopefully continuous green flag racing, which is meaning a lot of strategies that can be played. And with that, we are green here at Daytona. Oh, and that 18 had an absolute run. That 98 had a terrible restart. That is going to allow the 54 to already go into the bottom lane, leaving Liam all by himself.
They got away from the laggy. Oh, look at him. Look at him.
Like I said, I think he's just going to the back right now. That 19 is also kind of holding on right now. Looks like the 19, yep, is now finding the inside lane. So now that 78 wants to find the rear of the field as quickly as possible because with only 9 cars in the lead draft, you don't want to be left out in the dust for too long because you won't be able to catch back up. Oh, the 16 goes into the apron, kind of gets knocked around a little bit, but thankfully the 10 doesn't run him over right there. But however, the one behind him had to stack up a little bit. Never mind, I lied. The 10 is saying, you know what? No, Trump Train, go to the outside. I'm going to leapfrog you right now. Oh, the 10 is making moves. He had a run right there, but unfortunately that run's going to die on down right now because he was not able to clear a BS. However, Trump Train is trying to go with him. Oh, and they think better of it. Oh!
Good old classic checkup.
Yep, that checkup right there, that solidified Trump's position on the outside, but Liam is going to let him in right there. So like I said, Liam right now I think he's just riding. He hopefully can he's just going to hang out in the back of the field, so good job on that.
He's giving them about a 220 mile-an-hour lag boost.
Oh yeah. You know, I've always had one of those... I remember when I first joined FRL, that was back when I did not have a wire connection. I think I gave BD a 225 mile per hour lag boost on Talladega. Didn't help him at all.
It's always fun.
Looks
Are we
like
doing 50, right?
Yes, this is a 50%er. So it looks like the 9 is making some moves on the top side, but however, no one's going to really go with him right now. That is a move that was able to get him alongside for P4. However, with only 2 people on that top side, that is not going to work on out. So, and now he is just going to drop.
I will say, with a 9-car field like this, it's going to be very hard to make runs because a lot of people are just going to stay on the bottom and try to just draft and ride.
Mm-hmm. And I think
most people just riding along right now. Logging laps.
Yeah, just logging laps. Kind of getting accustomed to how these guys drive. Like I said, you know, there are some people...
16, though.
Yeah, except for that 16. That 10 is actually also making some moves. He was able to get to the quarter panel of the 54. However...
Cali racing goers.
That was one of my picks.
Oh, Justin Shackett? Oh, there you go. We have 3 people on the outside now.
Uh-oh.
Make that 4.
Some company for them Toyotas.
Oh, but a BS with an aggressive side draft, but that actually just kills the inside lane by doing that. Oh, and D's with the block. Oh, but that is putting Trump Train in the middle. Oh, no, here we go.
Wide. Here we go, big one.
Oh, no.
Wow.
Rip to the 10.
And that just...
And it worked out for the Toyotas.
Yeah, that worked out definitely for the Toyotas. Now, essentially...
KC and BS, they just stayed on the bottom. It's like, all right, boys, y'all do the old Ringo Tango up there, and we'll just take advantage.
So with that, that made the 9-car field into a 7-car field, because essentially... Now, the caboose on that train is Liam leaving the 9 and 10. Funny how that works out, being in a pack by themselves. In a race with no stages, they're looking for a yellow. I'll say right now, the 50...
Unless more people fall back there to them.
Yeah, no, I think they're a little bit too far gone. Yeah, I think they may be a little bit too far gone with that, so...
But you can never say never.
Oh yeah, never say never. I mean, we all remember what happened. We thought Road America was locked up until the last lap, so... Yeah, anything can happen. But that 16 is making moves, and I don't know if it's going to particularly work on out. But he's trying, I'll say that. Oh, right there. That was a lag spike from Liam. Actually allowed the 16 to kind of pull forward a little bit. However, he just doesn't have that forward momentum in order to get himself around. He's able to get alongside, but not clear. Oh, I see the 98 building up a run right now. I see what the 98's doing right now. Where do you guys make the move? Do you guys prefer 1 and 2 or 3 or 4?
Off of 2.
Wherever the momentum.
Yeah, off of 2.
Off of 2. Allows. Oh, there we go. The 19.
19.
19 pulling outside.
I like to
Got
build
the
it
16.
on the front stretch and go. Off of
Yeah, that I don't think will quite work on out because that outside will not have as much momentum going through the corner. That 16 was
Oh, the
aggressive,
16 left
jumping
him.
back in a line right there. But that one's also building up a run right now. We're gonna see if nope, he doesn't. Oh, but that's because the 16's already there. I think he was building up a run, and if that 16 wasn't there, he may have pulled outside alongside. But yeah, right now that 18 and 54 is they have not left each other's sights. But now one thing I wanted to point on out is by the 18 pulling out and blocking the high side, he essentially just gave the lead to the 54. Now I know obviously the game isn't quite as realistic with blocking as it is in real life, but would you guys have made that block, or would you guys just ran the bottom?
Well, they're being, 5 laps into the race in that way.
Yeah, I was just staying on the bottom.
Or whatever, how many laps it is, but
Yeah.
you gotta know it was like 3 against 5, I mean. You gotta know your numbers behind you.
Yeah, and it looks like that one. I don't know if the 98's going to build a run right now. It looks like he's gaining a lot of ground. He may actually be fuel saving right now because there is the potential. I mean, no matter how we look at it, we guess we should. This would be a good time to talk about fuel strategy here. That you can actually make this in a what I call a 2 1/4 stop, essentially. Well, I guess really technically a 1 1/4 stop, I should say. You stop once for 4 tires, and then on the second time, you just take a splash and go. So I think maybe that's what the 98's doing right now. Just realizing that the line is not really stagnating per se, but only one person trying to make the moves, and really not a whole lot of people are trying to go with them. So just kind of take the opportunity and kind of save some fuel.
Well, I mean, there ain't really no point in making moves at the moment. I mean, everybody still has to pit, so.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the big move right there is when everyone decides to pull the trigger and go on down pit lane. Oh, that 16 I think just hit the wall right there.
It'll be interesting if they won't pit together.
Oh, I would like to make an announcement about tomorrow evening. The 8 car will be back in the field in Xfinity for Daytona.
Yeah, and I always thought that you were just doing a one-off start, but I hear you want redemption from last night.
Yes, we do. So.
Oh, we do. Oh.
Well, we as in me and I. Well,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if there was like a pair announcement here or not. But Piper in chat answering your question, the other two, there is 9 total in the field. The other 2 got wrecked, and technically we're not doing manual cautions, but that would only be one incident right there, and I honestly don't expect there to be an entire caution, even if we did. But yeah, baseball is also in chat, and they said they wrecked. So I see you guys. Welcome. You guys taking notes for tomorrow? Piper, are we going to see you in the field tomorrow or no? That 16 though is consistently trying. Oh my goodness! I heard some contact with Liam right there. Right now, Liam just logging laps. Paul is going to be. That's my pick right there. There we go. Piper's also saying he will be here tomorrow. Oh, that was an aggressive move. I don't know if the 19 just went below to kind of let the 16 by or what, but you don't want to make too many. You don't want to get side by side for too long because you can actually lose a draft like that. Like right now, they are kind of in danger of losing it if they continue going side by side, and I think that's what the 16 recognizes.
See, look, there's the Wii. Me and Piper, there you go.
Oh, there's the Wii? Okay, yeah. So, gonna check on him with the 9 and the 10 right now. These two have just been kind of logging laps. It sucks for these guys back here because right now you're running the most boring race that you can imagine. But unfortunately, that is the risk that you put yourself in. Nuka Bob, if you don't know, has consistently made the summer showdown. So
the 16 got him my friend in the 19.
Yep. Making the move.
oh yeah, there we go. I see
Liam
that.
gave him a lag push, or no, Liam just.
It's always fascinating seeing Liam Liam lag like that. Just see him like kind of rubber band forward and backwards. I know it's a total different view when we're like in the driver POV, but from the commentator's booth, it's a sight to see. But yeah, right now BS. I don't know. BS is on Von Poon, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. Any tips that you'd give your guy here on how to get around the two Toyota teammates in front?
Pit strategy.
Yeah.
Oh, and I just saw that 16 leapfrog the one back there. He is making moves, but
All right, go with the 16 then.
Yeah.
but he is making moves, but like he just got out of line for or trying to make a move on a 98, and there was just no momentum. So I just think you can definitely tell that the 16 is not saving fuel. There is a potential here that these guys may not may have to pit on different laps, and that's not one thing you don't want to do. You want to be pitting with as many in the field as possible.
You need to find some friends.
Yes, exactly. And right now that is ooh, looks like the 98 must have hit the apron right now, and that 16 is gonna kind of barge his way down there. Ooh, that would be no, that would be a pass below the double L line. He backs out of it. But now this simultaneously allows for a good run from the 16 here. He's going to have a huge run right now, but he has to time it well. He has to do it coming out of 2, and he does not do that.
Bumper.
Yeah, he hit the bumper, and that just kills all of your momentum. And I don't know, with as many in the field as there is, it's a game of like chess on how and when you make your moves. Because that 16 has the speed. He's been able to constantly move forward, but I mean, the timing of his moves has been a little peculiar, to say the least.
He's testing the waters.
He is testing the waters. We're actually going to get a lap update real quick. Hey guys, this is Patton up in the booth. What lap is it whenever you guys get a chance?
Well,
Lap 19 of 50, so pit stops are about to happen.
hot-bow.
Yeah.
Who's going to speed? Who's going to
Oh yeah, that's one thing we have never even talked about so far is speeding.
We would have talked about it Saturday, but it never happened.
It never happened. Yes, that would have been interesting to see, honestly, because at Dega we actually did see green flag stops. Yeah, on Daytona last night we did not see green flag, but tonight we will be seeing green flag stops. So when and who do you go with? Do you speed? Because right now that could make or break your race is a speeding penalty. Honestly, right now with where the 9 and 10 are, it's not the end of the world, because you could get lucky and potentially just stay and find this group of cars. But right now, we're gonna try to lock some more laps.
I'd just take 2 tires or something, try to gain some time. But
Yeah.
but
Well, that's gonna be the strategy as well. It's like, do you take 2 the first time, or do you take 4 the first time? I think I would take 4, and then take 2 the next time. But I guess it depends on who you all come with, because if you all come down pit road at the same time, I can imagine there's going to be some that takes 2 and then 4 the next time, because eventually your lefts are going to wear. You're on an Xfinity car, your tire wear is infinitely worse than compared to a Cup car. You will have to change your lefts at some point throughout this race.
Yeah, I think most will take full this first stop.
Yeah, I'd take 4.
Except for maybe the 2 in the back.
They take 2 in order to try to track them all down. Hope for a caution.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't see any takers this time, and right now the 54 is the one that's using up the most fuel. He was out.
Sort of lost the draft.
Yeah, Liam has actually lost the draft, so that is going to be. Oh! 54, 16 is pitting this time. 18 pitting this time. So.
Heck, if I was everybody, I'd just.
Oh yeah, if I'm everyone in this lead pack, I am pitting. Yep, all 4 tires below the yellow line. 19 coming this time. Everyone's coming down this time. So, okay, I am going to the wall. I don't care about what everyone else does. I am not following someone else, because if someone... Okay, this is going to be the true test right now.
BS.
Wow,
Oh, BS, no!
That's not good.
Alright. Now, this group right here is going to be really spread on out. Not totally in line, but looks like the 78... 9 and 10 did stay out, but they also are 2 car tandeming right now, so...
18 guy ahead of the 54 pit.
So we're going to see how this kind of shakes on out, so... Hey, we see Agent Orange in chat right now. This looks way better than last night. There we go. So yeah, people are excited for tomorrow, and you two are going to be. Oh, the 19 took 2. There, that's exactly what we're talking about. Now that is the 2-tire stop that he needed. Now I can see the 16 is probably going to lose the draft here. The 1 potentially going to be the last car in this lead pack, and then they're going to chase on down the 19 from that. Oh, Nuka, the 9 is out of fuel! The 10's out of fuel!
Rip.
Wow.
9 will make it. The 10 screwed himself, though.
Oh my goodness. That is bizarre. Maybe there's a strategy here, guys, that we're not quite thinking about.
Heck, the 19's way ahead.
Yep.
The 1 and the 18 are hooked up.
Yeah, 18-1's hooked up.
The 19
coming out.
Oh, but yeah, the 19's going to be a sitting duck right now. There is going to be a.
I'm gonna run full.
Yeah, that 13, that 3-car pack is going to chew up and spit out this 19. And here comes everyone else off of pit road. There is BS, who is taking the apron. Technically, he could have came up right there and just stayed alongside, but kudos for him for staying low and out of the way. So props where prop is due, and that just allows. For this pack to kind of stay. So now that 16 is going to be in with... yeah, he's going to catch the 98, and I think Liam's still going to be out of this draft. Yeah, unfortunately, he will miss out. So that 3-car pack is going to chew up and spit out this 19. Now, unless we get a caution, these 3 right here may be the podium, because think about it, guys. The 19 will have to take 4. He cannot make the entire race on those lefts unless we get a caution.
Well, a 1 car better be dialing up 19 spotter and be like, hey, I know you're a Toyota, but
yeah, right now, actually the only Ford that we do have is BS, who has found his drafting partner with the 16. But now, unfortunately, though, 2 cars cannot beat 4, so they will lose ground to these guys. And if we look farther in the pack, the 9 and 10 have split from the rest of the field. Looks like the 10. Yeah, so it looks like the battle for the win is actually going to be one of these 4 right now. And even then, because you can see what the 1's doing right now, he may just be riding, but he may also be trying to get a run right now. We're going to see. Nope, I think he's just kind of logging laps. So now, I guess this kind of goes to show for everyone that this is actually one of the advantages of being a Monday driver, is watching the Sunday broadcast and seeing what works and what doesn't. So as you can see right now, the 19 is on that 2-tire strat, but he came out ahead of this lead group, yes, but he needed more cars in order to do that strategy, in order to make it work. Because right now he is now just with the the people that took four tires, so that is essentially just kind of evened out. So he may be out of this running here, barring a caution. We're gonna check on in with the 16 and 98 right now. Looks like the 98 is
logging laps.
Yeah.
Following suit.
Saving a little fuel as much as you can. It may come down to fuel mileage. How many laps left?
What's interesting is the 54 and 18 if they race each other at the end.
Oh, I can imagine. After a certain point, it's go time. You know, there's no more just following behind. I mean, I know I wouldn't. I don't want to finish second just running.
19 got the bump.
Yep.
Oh, looks like he hit the bump coming out of 2. I mean, he's still gonna have the draft, so that's good for him. So yeah, he's not out of it. Hey guys, whenever we get a chance, what lap is it? About to be 29 out of 50? Alright, copy. Alright, about to be 29 out of 50.
Over halfway.
So 22 laps to go. Now, in an Xfinity car, you get slightly worse fuel mileage than you would in a Cup car. A Cup car can go on average about like 21 laps with saving, 22, 23 if you're really saving. However, we can see that really the only guys that are capable of fuel saving right now is the 1 and the 19. Right now the 18 he can start fuel saving. However, like he is, from how he's like right behind the 54, he's not. He is pushing as hard as he can. So because of that, I think the ones, if it comes down to like taking a half can or a full can, is going to be the 1 or the 19. And like I said, that 19 has to take lefts at some point throughout this race. So he can, I mean...
78's on pit road.
He may have just... yeah, it looks like the 78, I think, is probably just going to take 4. He's in that window right now that he can just make it happily. So I think that's his strategy right now. He was by himself anyway. Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm also seeing that these lead guys are starting to catch the 10, who is still logging laps right now. He is that white dot that is going through turn 1 and 2. Liam is going to be coming out of...
not on a Kevin LePage it.
Yeah, he is not. No, and good on him for staying low and out of the way right there. So, respect to Liam right there. Again, he could have blended in, like, and actually go on track right there, but he chose not to. So, hey, respect there. So I think right now the 78 is going to be trying to catch the 16 and the 98 right now, because he was behind these guys. So he is. So I think right now he's just trying to find a group. So that may have been planned right there. Because think about it, the 9 and 10 are going to be they're without dance partners right now. They're just kind of running their own laps. And the only real group of cars is the top 4, so... I don't know. I feel like this is going to come down to who can take a half can compared to a full can.
I think I like the 1.
Yeah, I like the 1 right here. Casey, XXI and 2242 in that Pilot Flying J. Michael Annette, 1 Camaro. Maybe in the catbird seat right here. Because if it does come down to taking a half can or a full can, he's been kind of lagging back a little bit, which means he's off throttle more, saving fuel.
Looks like 9 was on pit road too.
Again, the 9 may just be looking for a dance partner here. Because there goes the 78, there goes the 16. What happened to the 98? Where'd he go? He's on pit road. Is there, guys, is there a strategy we're missing here?
I mean, they might pit and try to just run it out, but I don't know.
I would think to apply caution.
Because I always thought that, like these guys, yeah, these guys are just kind of looking for a group to kind of tag along with. And right now, oh, 19's coming this time. Well, again, those are the lefts probably screaming right now. He probably overestimated the wear and tear that those lefts were going to put on. So that 19 is coming down this time. The 10, I would just stick behind him, bud. You don't want to get out of line because he's going to be pitting anyway, so you can just slot right in there. So now that 10 is just going to take that spot. So that front car pack is still going to be 4 deep, and that 19 is going to be coming on down. Hopefully coming down to 55 miles per hour pit road speed. Could have been a little bit more aggressive if you ask me, but you know, that's neither here nor there. And it looks like the 16 and the 78 have found each other. So Liam is now in with a drafting partner. So those two are going to be going a lot faster than those running by themselves. So like I said, there may be a strategy here. This position-wise, the race is not over by any stretch of the imagination.
Well, let's see what the 1 can do.
Hey, 1 second. Let me see if actually the 18 of D's is actually available for a in-race report. Hey, 18 of D's, you got a copy? This is Patton in the booth. All right, are you available for a current race interview right now? All right, so how's your car feel right now? Looks like you and the 54 have been lined up well and good. How does it feel in comparison to running out front? Is it, I guess, is it tight? Is it loose? Are you feeling a little floaty come out of the corners? Okay, a little tight. All right, copy. Looks like as we are now coming to, what, if I did my math correctly, 13 to go? 14, I was 1 off. 14 to go. I can imagine everyone is going to have to stop one more time. Are you willing to divulge what your fuel number's at right now? 7 laps. So looks like you'll be cutting this down in half. Now, all right, thank you so much. I can only assume that the 54 probably has the same. So copy that. Thank you so much, Dees. Go get it. All right, so the oh, the 1 had, apparently we're just getting a report right now. The 1 of Casey has been trying to talk to the 18 this entire time. And he has his mic muted. I did that once. Cade, what race was that? That I was commentating. Was that Bristol?
Yeah, it was.
Or was that Atlanta?
I think it was Atlanta.
Because there was like half the race that I like just totally forgot that my mic was muted. It happens. It happens is what I'm trying to say. So looks like the that D's is approaching his fuel window. Now on 2 times wear, you get about 6 laps. So that's cutting it really close. And like I said, that's the half can compared to full can situation that we're seeing. The 1 also radioed in saying that, well, his mic was muted the entire time, but he's been lagging back, so he's saving some fuel. So we can only assume that the 18 and the 54 are going to be pitting at the same lap, while the 1 and the 10, I can assume, are going to be pitting a lap later. But we're going to see how this shakes on out, because it looks like the 9 is kind of running his own line right now. Again, he's looking for a drafting buddy. The top 4 are going to be coming up on him here soon. Meanwhile, the 78 has found himself by himself again, with the 98 and the 16 finding each other yet again. It looks like the 98 has lagged a little bit, or maybe that was the 16 lag right there. I don't know. Someone just rocketed back, and that was game over right there. So it looks like the 98 and the 16 are going to be catching the 19 here, and that is position right there. So we're going to see how this shakes on out.
boom, boom, boom.
So you guys excited for tomorrow? Seeing with the smaller field, definitely there is less cautions, but strategy, as we're going to see, is going to be coming into a huge play, and I can already tell with the amount of people that are going to be in Monday's race, we're going to be running a 50%er. Now, again, like I said, this is the benefit of the Monday drivers seeing what works and what doesn't for the Sunday guys. So, I mean, how do you guys feel now with the Monday race? Do you think it will be the same strategy, or do you think people will try to put the wool over someone else's eyes and try to do the exact opposite?
I think it's going to be the same strategy. Run it till you can't. And then pit for 2 at the end. Find you a friend like the 54 and 18 did, and there you go.
Well, like I said, that one is, as the 18 gets probably locked onto the 54's bumper right there, kind of swung him wide. That one is consistently letting off going into the corners, and that is saving fuel. Many people don't realize that, but as much as you lose ground, you actually save fuel by doing that, because that draft just naturally brings you forward. So looks like the nearest competitor for these guys is going to be that 9, who is about to enter turn 3 right now, as these guys are in the middle of the straightaway. And that 9, right, like I said, is looking for a drafting partner. We're going to be checking in with the 98 and 16, who have almost caught the 19. So like I said, that is going to be for position here.
Yeah, they coming.
Oh. Yep, I heard the call that they are going to be really close to pitting. No word yet from these guys. Hey guys, just not asking for a lap update. Just let me know when you guys hit 5 to go. Oh, 54 is pitting this time. 54, and there goes the 18 and the 1, and the 10 is going to be pitting along with these guys. So that is going to bring the 10.
Will the 10 help the 1?
Yeah, I think the 10 right now is just looking for drafting help right now in order, because right now the 10 is the last car. Okay, we're just going to make sure that everyone doesn't hit each other. Ooh, that was really close to the 18. 18 being hyper aggressive on pit road. That 1, not so much, and he lost a little bit of time there. But that 18 and 54 are neck and neck going into the pits. Now, like I said, will this mean half can or full can here? Because we have yet to receive 5 to go yet, so we are easily like 6 or 7 laps right now. There goes the 16, the 98, and the 19. There goes the 54. And there goes the 18. That is half can and full can right there. So it looks like somehow the 54 was able to save that much more fuel compared to the 18. So, but look how alone he is right now. That 10 is not going to be in drafting range. Meanwhile, the 18 and the 1 are going to be all together. Now, unless the 54 is going to let up for the 10, but right now the 18 and the 1 need to be like on delay, let's go.
Well, 18 and 1 might have planned it out perfect.
Nah, 10's in their draft.
The 54 is letting up for the 10 here. But hey, 1 car is better than none, so right now the 18 and the 1 right here have to be perfect. They will have that momentum coming and closing the gap a little bit. They just need to run perfect laps. Hey guys, like I said, let me know when you guys hit 5 to go. 5?
2v2.
Alright. That was 6 to go. There's a 6 to go, so we can count down the laps from here.
2v2.
So it's 2v2 right now. So who's going to be the better pusher here? And who's going to be the better leader? You want to be perfect. You don't want to hit the apron. You don't want to choke up the momentum that these guys are building right now. So who's going to be better? Can the 78 be a factor here? Because he is going to be in the top side. Looks like he's just... this is going to be interesting here. Looks like, yeah, but essentially you don't want to hold up each other here. You want to... you don't want to do what the 18 just did and hit the apron, because that just kills your momentum. This is 5 to go now. So the 78 is going to be still on the top side.
Will the 78 help the 2 back in?
Looks like they are going to use him a little bit, but they may be too far back.
I think 78 didn't use him.
Yeah, the 78 is just getting out of the way right now. It's gonna be I don't know. We're gonna see if like I said, you have to be absolutely perfect. The 18 keeps hitting the apron right there.
Yeah, 54's got it.
And the 10 is just right on the 54's bumper. That is exactly what you need. You cannot hit the apron like that. You have to be perfect.
The only chance that 1 and 18 have is that 78 gets up there. But...
So it looks like I'm hearing that actually the difference was no tires compared to 2 tires. The 54 took no tires. Can he make it? Tire wear.
One said he was on 20%. What?
One said he was on 20% on the rights. Oh, interesting. But I know the 54 is on a wheel, so your tire... This is... yeah.
Pitted.
But that 78 has caught that right now. This is 3 to go right now.
And they ain't
yeah, not in that amount of laps. They needed to be probably like 10 car lengths back at this point.
Something happened between the 98, 19, and 16. They're all running together in
the one of the wide bushes.
Yeah, it looks like the 9 is on pit road. I don't know if that is a DNF. He is not moving. Yeah, so that is going to be last place. This is going to be 2 to go this time.
It's gonna be, yep, they ain't gonna catch it.
Nope.
Yeah, 2 to go this time. Right now, they the 3-car pack behind does have a higher speed, but they're going to run out of laps right now. And they just keep hitting the apron. You can't do that, guys. And I know it's easier said than done, but yeah, hitting the apron definitely does not help with the speed right there. Now, what these guys are looking for right now is an absolute miracle of the 54 popping a tire or something like that. Oh, we're also hearing word that the reason why these guys are not gaining speed is because the 78 is ghosted right now. So right now it's still technically a 2-on-2 right now, because when you are ghosted, the 78 does not provide any draft. You cannot draft off them, nor do they provide draft. So right now, for all the 18 and the ones concerned, it is a 2v2. And coming into turn 3, right now, UK just needs to navigate 2 corners right now and not blow a tire right now, essentially. And I think he's letting the 10 go, but the 10 is just like, no, what? I'm just going to finish right where it is. And UK, with the Sunday victory, takes it at Daytona. And that is going to be the 18 of D's and Casey finishing on the podium. Hey guys, I know technically race is not over, but can I have the full results whenever you get a chance?
Uh-oh, BS going to try to pass the 19 on the high line.
BS is going to go to the outside, but I don't think he'll have it here. It's going to be close. They touch. Oh, the 19 got it. Alright, so with that, yep, that was the 19 in P4, BS in P5, Justin Shackett P6, Trump Train P7, Liam P8, and then Nuka Bob in the 9, who did leave as P9. So, Let's kind of divvy up. What do you who do you guys want to interview? I think we all take one here.
It don't matter.
Uh, all you guys do the invoice.
All right. So, who had the fastest lap here? Liam actually had the fastest lap. Interesting. All right. So let's back on out of this, and let's get these guys into the call right now. So we are going to blue screen for a hot second, and then we will be right back. So there's these Mopower Cat as well as Casey right there. All right, they are going to be added. We're just going to be waiting for them. So, like I said, to kind of go through um, the entire list, we have Mopower Cat in the 54 with W, D's in P2, Casey in the 1 P3, Paul with his first race in P4, BSP5, Justin Shack at P6, Trump Train P7, Liam P8, and Nuka Bob in P9. Are we racing at 9 or 10 tomorrow? That will be racing at 9 tomorrow. So perfect. So we're gonna see everyone then. We'll be waiting on one more. Looks like D's just joined us. I think that was UK that already joined us. I didn't actually look. So we're just waiting on one more, and
like you're, now.
oh, there it is, UK. There we go.
I forgot to put my headphones.
There we go. All right, what's going on, guys?
Good.
Of course, make sure that you guys are on always allow and not looking at the party, so you guys are in game, so the stream can hear you. Overall, all of you guys, apart from well, I guess Casey, were in last night's race, and I will definitely say this was a much better race than last night. So we definitely broke barriers today. How did it feel from just for overall you guys' perspective?
Like it was a lot cleaner and a
Lot
lot better.
lot cleaner. There's definitely some strategy involved. I'll say that, because I heard that the whole reason that UK was actually able to pull away is that there was a difference of two tires and sorry, not four tires, no tires. But we'll get to that here in a second. Cade, who is it that you wanted to interview?
It really don't matter.
All right, how about this?
But I'll start it off if you want me to.
Perfect. There we go. P3. That is Casey.
How's it going?
Well, Mr. Pilot Car, what was your plan? To ride around there in third, try to save a little bit more gas, or are you just riding, trying to make a move at a certain point? Tell me about your race.
Can't. We didn't put in any qualifying laps. My whole plan was for this whole race was to try to find the straightest driver and follow him. Eventually I worked my way up to fourth, hung out in fourth, trying to save as much fuel as I can. I hung out in fourth. I heard the leaders starting to go in pit, and I decided to go in and eventually made my way up to third. And at that point, at third, it's like, I can be all right with this. And D's he texted me earlier this week, trying to get together during this race, and I don't remember if I applied or not. I can't. It was been a crazy week, but it all kind of worked out. Him and I, we should have talked about our pit strategy before, but a 1-2 finish is cool with me, or a 2-3. Sorry. I wish I could help him get first. At the end. But other than that, it was pretty cool.
Well, since the Olympics are going on, a bronze medal is still a medal, so.
Right.
And I'll say that. I mean, Casey, you showed up in force. This is, like I said, you were what was it, your fourth start, or no, your third start this season.
Yep.
With unfortunately not being able to make every race, you have currently made an impact. This is your second podium, so congrats there, bud. Sunday
Thank
drivers lead the way, and you definitely led the way, finishing in P3. So congrats there, boss.
thank you.
Also, he was one of my picks. So.
Yes, yes, he was. And with that, actually, one of another pick was D's in P2. What's up, D's? How are you doing?
I'm
Did I
doing
pick
alright.
the top 3?
You did. Yes, I picked. No, you also picked BS. I chose Paul, and I also
I got you.
chose
I got you.
D's.
So I got 2 of the 3. That's
Yeah,
still pretty good.
I got one
Alright,
out of
go
two,
back.
so I was
Yeah.
I was close. So yeah, D's, how are you doing?
I'm doing alright. A little
Uh,
disappointed, but I'm alright.
a little disappointed. I think I know why, but I'll let you do it. Why?
I mean, and like I just like Daytona. Like I'd rather have won, honestly. The second is just like the first bridesmaid, and it stings, but I will get over it.
And well, I mean, honestly, still a P2 is still really good. That's points in your bucket right now, and especially with a certain someone not showing up, you are in a dead heat for P3 in the title. Now P2 in the title. So you are in a dead heat there, and points are points. And second is a really good finish. So I mean, you seem to have the pace, but what was the deciding factor?
And like I had to take right sides and gas on that last stop because my right sides were at 20%. I didn't want to take that chance of blowing it. So it is what it is. I mean, congrats to the 54. I mean, like I talked to him earlier this week. I said, and I hope he. And I also talked to Casey. Said that's pretty cool that we all finished 1, 2, 3.
Well, there we go. I know that with you getting your first pole, which congrats by the way. You getting your first pole, you were very. It was like, oh, should I live on the inside, on the outside? What's going on here? So it's awesome to see the level of thought and the meticulous nature that a race car driver, be it real life or virtual, puts into the race, and that level of dedication definitely is rewarded with a P2. So D's, I know it's not the position you wanted, but hey, second place is still good at the end of the day.
Yeah, it is.
So congrats there, boss. And now we move on to P1. That is, of course, going to the 54 and the Twix. Before I don't know if I've ever asked this, UK. Are you a left Twix or a right Twix guy?
Right.
Oh, well, sorry, you're incorrect. So that is docked. Your race win, D's. Congrats, you are the winner. So, so, okay, what's going on, UK? How are you doing today?
Good. Disappointed that you guys didn't pick me to win.
Well, okay, Brandon did. Brandon, B right, picked you. But I mean, well, honestly, we the stats don't lie. You have yet to finish out of the podium. Picking you is like picking Kyle Larson to win on a weekly basis. That's
will take
like that's like low hanging fruit. So having that in the back of our heads, we gotta go for someone to go out and beat you, because someone has to do it. So
That's
overall,
happened, what, 4 or 5 times already in Xfinity series? By a certain Xander?
well, that's actually one thing I wanted to point out. So thank you for that segue. He did not show up, and he did not post a lap, meaning he did not get points for this race. So he be moving back to probably P4 in the title standings right now. Congrats on getting the point lead. Now, I wanted to ask, what was the deciding factor in your race? I heard that the 1 of Casey and the 18 of D's both took 2. Did you take none?
I took none.
What was your finishing tire wear?
Um, Give me a second, I'll go back and look. I'm pretty sure my tire light came on with 3 to go.
Oh,
But, I mean, I was counting down, seeing how many I lost per lap and see if it would make it.
Meticulous planning. There we go. That's you see the inverse of what Dees was trying to do right there. So that's actually a key to success right there. I should have pointed out. I was talking about fuel the entire time, but tires is also very important. And of course, this
It,
is your
it helped out with Shackett doing the same thing too.
oh yes, yes, and that's what
I
one thing.
backed up to him.
Yes, and now that was one of the
But,
things that if Shackett was not there, that would have been a 1-on-2. You would have been chewed up and spat out right there. So sometimes you need a little luck. Having someone else be on the same strategy as you are. So, but this is your second win of the season. I do want to look ahead that this is now the halfway point of the season. You're currently the point leader going into it. Chicagoland is next. How do you feel about Chicagoland?
you want the honest answer or logical answer?
Whatever you want to share.
I do not like Chicago.
All right, D's Casey, write this down.
I think it's the most
Yes, on
overrated
that.
track. I think it's the most overrated track in the game.
Overrated. Well, it is a parking lot right now, so there is merit to that, I guess. Um,
But it's an okay track for me, but it's not one of my favorite mile and a halves.
all right. Well, we also said that about Dover, so we'll see.
Yeah, I'm looking to be in the podium again, but I don't think it'll be a winning car.
All right, well, we'll see about that. We won't know until next Sunday. And honestly, I do want to give a shout out to all you guys. We did go caution free there, so congrats on that. Caution free, 9 drivers. Sunday drivers lead the way. And I know there's a lot of Monday guys watching this broadcast, writing notes and seeing what works and what doesn't. Some of these guys were actually calling the race. So, Kay, do you have any final thoughts for the podium as we
Oh, and my 5% was 11.
11%? Oh, actually, that's respectable. That's actually a lot of room for like an overtime as well. So yeah,
All,
but yeah.
all I wanted to say was it wasn't a 40 caution race like that last night in the Cup Series.
um,
I'll tell you about that afterwards.
but yeah, yeah. Congrats, guys. This is Sunday Xfinity. Looking forward to the Monday race tomorrow. That's the next one that we have on docket. That's what I meant to say. Pardon me. Sunday drivers put on a heck of a show tonight. Huge congrats to the race winner, UK Wildcats, Mo Power Cat. His second win of the season. What?
Just want to say, if Blakey T's watching, that's how it's done.
All right, well, Blake T, if you're watching, you better win tomorrow because UK is calling you out. So we will see on that because Blakey T has the reputation to he's going for the title and anything less than victory he will not accept. So there. We'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Looking forward to that 61 out on track. But like I said, the 54 taking the victory here. 18 P2Ds coming off strong with his first pole, as well as getting another podium to his name. That is the second podium of the season. And Casey as well. A third start, second podium, racking up strong numbers. These guys are awesome and on a hot streak. I will be doing points immediately after this. Kate, any final thoughts before we close it on down for the night?
We'll be back here tomorrow with a special guest in the field.
Yes, exactly. We're going to be commentator Dale is going to be commentating from the cockpit. So
Yes,
we're gonna see how these guys do. We're gonna be looking forward to another strong race tomorrow. This has been your hosts, Private Patton, as well as Cade and B Right Racing up in the booth. Thank you all so much for watching. This is Millennium Racing League Sunday Xfinity, and we'll see y'all tomorrow for Monday Xfinity.
Deuces.
Peace.